Hello Virgo Rising, I'm Birdie Galaxy. Welcome to the Lunatic Fringe. This is your January 2024 horoscope. My horoscopes are written from the perspective of your rising sign. If you are a Virgo sun, you might get some benefit from this reading, but you will get a much more accurate read if you watch your rising sign. So Virgo Rising, if you would like to know what happens in February for you, stay tuned. Okay, Virgo, we start out the first of the month with the sun over in Capricorn in your fifth house, so your house of play, romance. I call it the house of procreation, recreation, and creation. But we are going to focus on Mercury right now. Mercury is right next door in Sagittarius in your fourth house, or your house of the foundation, or your family, your roots, where you come from. This is a very emotional house. Mercury has been retrograde in this fourth house since the middle of December. This has brought on a period of reevaluation, reassessment, refinement, realignment within your home environment, or within your family, or roots, or origin. Now, Mercury has moved in a direct motion. So this is really bringing out a communication and mental clarity regarding your home, your family, your roots. This is bringing an improved fostering and a clearer understanding of this foundation. This is really fostering an improved understanding of your foundation, of who you are, of where you've come from, of your family situation. Now on the 4th of the month, Mars, or the Tower, moves into Capricorn alongside the Sun. Now this is the beginning of a month of a lot of energy happening in your fifth house. So you're going to hear me say again and again and again, the fifth house. This is the house of procreation. This is the house of fertility, where you make babies. If you are not trying to make babies at this time, be very aware that January has a lot of energy in your house of fertility. If you are trying to make babies, then same applies. This is the house of romance. It's a house of creative or dramatic pursuits. This is the house where you find recreation, play, leisure, childlike joy, and activities. It's also a house of children in that you may be working with children. You may have some sort of situation where you are involved with children. So, Mars entering into Capricorn with the Sun in your fifth house can really bring out a disciplined and a strategic approach to this creative area, to your romantic pursuits, or to any sort of romantic endeavors. Now on January 11th, the moon, or the high priestess, this is the energy of mystery, of intuition and knowledge. It's that gut feeling, also moves into this house of Capricorn. So we have Mars, Sun, Moon, all in the fifth house, all in Capricorn. When the Sun and Moon are together, this is a new moon. New moons are new opportunities. They are times to start something fresh, start something new, try a new direction. This is bringing a time of disciplined focus. Capricorn is a sign of, it's an earth sign. It is also the sign of structure and practicality. It's bringing out that structured and disciplined nature to your sense of creativity. You might be finding some satisfaction and success through having a more structured and a more grounded approach to your self-expression, or to your dramatic or creative expression. This is really helping you to pursue these personal passions by being more strategic and more practical in your approach to them. Now, on January 13th, Mercury, which we already discussed, the Magician, this is the energy of action, creation, and manifestation. Mercury also moves into this Capricorn party in your fifth house. So we've got so much personal planetary energy going on. Mercury is bringing out that practical and disciplined approach now with your creative expressions or your creative passions, and it's bringing in the communication aspect. It's bringing in that discussion and intellectual thought process to this creative expression. This is really focusing on structuring your thinking, getting your mind organized, getting your thoughts organized and structured so that you can really pursue these hobbies or these romantic or creative expressions. Now, on the 20th of the month, the sun will be moving along into Aquarius, right next door into your 6th house. The 6th house is the house of work, of your daily life, of your daily structure, the mundane activities, as well as personal health. So, the sun moving into this sign, into this house, is bringing the focus or the spotlight to your service out in the world, service to others. It's bringing that spotlight to your daily routines, daily schedules, the things that you do on a regular basis, as well as your personal health. This is really infused with the innovative and unique approach that Aquarius brings to your daily life on the regular. This can bring out a lot of unconventional qualities and unconventional ideas within your daily work scope or within your daily activities, and they may even have a sense of humanitarianism, a purpose behind them. Now, on the 23rd of January, Venus, or the Empress, this is the energy of nurturing, abundance, and fertility. Venus takes the place of the sun in this Capricorn party. So we're back, stuffed to the gills again, in your house of play, pleasure, fun, recreation, procreation. This is the house of sex. This is a house of just really being childlike in your joy. So Venus entering this party is emphasizing your values. Venus brings out what you value, not just how much you value it for in an ethical or moral sense, but literally a monetary value. This is also your self-worth. And again, this can be self-worth as in how you value yourself on an emotional and an intellectual level, but also what you are monetarily worth. What is your personal value? So Venus here is really bringing, again, that practical and disciplined approach to the things that you value, to what you love, to what you hold dear to you. So this is showing you that you can have a disciplined and a pragmatic mindset while still seeking these romantic pursuits. It's also showing that you have a deep desire for structure, stability, and longevity within this romantic situation. Now, on the 23rd of the month, the moon will have moved on into Leo. Leo is in your 12th house, and that's opposite of the 6th house. So this is really showing the need for this balance between two oppositional areas of life. One being your daily work, daily routines, your mundane tasks, service to others. The other being solitude, spirituality, sacrifice, and even self-destruction. So when we have a full moon, we have oppositional energy, which pulls apart from each other. So you have perhaps the need to, you're really needing to find structure and discipline in your daily life and your daily routines, but at the same time, your emotional self is over somewhere in a spiritual realm, or in you have a deep desire to seek solitude, to go away from this mundane everyday life and to seek elsewhere. This full moon really illuminates, with a strong, heavy emotional aspect to it, this self-expression and creativity and a real need for recognition, but it may manifest in this private sort of subconscious area of life. It may manifest in a secretive or behind the scenes situation. This is really prompting also a deep self-exploration within your spiritual beliefs. And Leo being your 12th house, you tend to have a very dramatic, expressive, and creative flair to your spirituality or to your secrets and subconscious self. Now, at the end of the month, we have Uranus going direct. Uranus has been in Taurus retrograde for quite a while, and for you, Taurus is your 9th house. Virgo, The ninth house is the house of higher education, philosophy, ethics, beliefs, and even religious tradition. So having Taurus in your ninth house gives you sort of a double emphasis of desire for tradition and seeking out the ways that are well trodden and well known, the traditional paths. But we have Uranus here, which may have been shaking things up a bit for quite a while, bringing some unexpected situations to that realm of either higher education or higher thought like philosophy, ethics, or even to long distance travel or travel to foreign countries. So now that Uranus has gone direct in this house, in the sign of Taurus, you may be feeling a period of unconventional insights and really transformative experiences relating to your beliefs, your ethics, your philosophy, your experience with academia, or your ability to travel to long distances or experience cultures that are foreign from yours. So Virgo, there is a lot going on in this house of creative expression, this house of sex and procreation, and the house of dramatic flair. So I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you would like to know what happens in February, please subscribe, and I will see you next month. Thanks.